Let's look at an example of a problem situation where accounts are growing with interest. A person plans to invest twice as much money in an Elfin Trust account at 2.7% annual interest as in a Vanguard Morgan Growth account at 5.5% annual interest. Both interest rates are 5-year averages. How much will the person have to invest in each account to earn a total of $218 in 1 year? So when we read this problem, it's asking, how much will the person have to invest in each account? We're dealing with two accounts, so we'll need two variables. X can be the amount that we invest in the Elfin Trust account. Y can be the amount that we invest in the Vanguard account. Okay. So the first sentence says they plan to invest twice as much money in the Elfin account as in the Vanguard account. So X needs to be twice as much as Y. The way to write that in an equation would be to say X equals 2 times Y. Next, let's use those percentages. The percent of interest for the Elfin account is 2.7%. As a decimal, 2.7% is 0.027. And they're making that interest off the amount they invest in the Elfin account, which is X, plus the interest for the Vanguard account, 5.5% as a decimal, is 0.055. We multiply that by the amount in the Vanguard account, Y. And that's going to equal the total amount of interest they gained for the year, which is 218. In this example, because we already have X by itself in the first equation, let's use substitution, where we'll substitute for X in the second equation. When we do that, we have 0.027 times 2Y plus 0.055Y equals 218. We multiply 0.027 times 2Y and we would have 0.054Y plus 0.055Y equals 218. Adding those, I've got to make sure I don't make my decimal mistakes. 0.054 plus 0.055. We have 0.109Y equals 218. Divide both sides by 0.109. 218 divided by 0.109. We have Y is equal to 2,000. To figure out what X is, we can go to the equation where X is by itself and substitute 2,000 for Y. We have X equals 2 times 2,000, which is 4,000. So remembering what these represent, we can say that they would invest $2,000, which is X, in the Elfin account. Y was $4,000. That's how much they would invest in the Vanguard account. If you would like to try the next problem on your own, pause the video now and resume when you're ready to see the solution. So in this account, or in this problem, we have two accounts where X will be the Gabelli account and the other one is the presidential account. We'll let Y be the amount invested in the presidential account. Here, It tells us when we read the first sentence, a person plans to invest a total of $6,000 in the Gabelli account and the presidential account. So since they're investing a total in those two accounts, total means we'll add them up to equal that total amount. We would say X plus Y equals 6,000. Now, the percentage for the Gabelli is 6%. As a decimal, that would be 0.06. So we'll have 0.06x. The interest rate for presidential is 2.25%. As a decimal, that's 0.0225 multiplied by y. We'll let that equal the total interest income for the year, which is 300. Now, since we solved our last problem using substitution, I'll solve this one by using addition. I'll decide to get rid of the y's by multiplying both equations by negative 0.0225. That will give us negative 0.0225x minus 0.0225 y equals, and let's see, negative 0.0225 times 6,000. We would have negative 135. Adding these together, negative 0.0225 plus 0.06, we would have 0.0375x is equal to 165. Then divide both sides by 0.0375. (165) divided by 0.0375. We have x equals 4,400. We can put that in our top equation to help us figure out what y is. 4,400 plus y equals 6,000. Subtract 4,400 from both sides, and we have y equals 1,600. So we can say that we would invest x, 4,400, in the Gabelli account, and y, which is $1,600, we would invest in the presidential account.